Good evening. I don't know who's out there. I'm sorry I'm a couple minutes late. You know, technology and me, it's so much fun. So, how's everybody doing tonight? You doing okay? I hope so. If you don't know, I'm getting ready for my anniversary party this weekend. And trying to get everything ready for you guys. So please let me know if you're coming. Because there's a lot to plan out, which is a good thing. So, alrighty. Well, since I was a couple minutes late, I'm not sure if anybody actually thinks I'm out here or not. Let's maneuver a little bit. Get a sip to drink. So, my drink of choice tonight is just a little bit of water with some flavoring in it. Nothing exciting. So, alrighty. So, let's see here. So, as promised, we will be doing Carols of Christmas tonight. If you don't know, Carols of Christmas is the new stamp set and dies, or bundle, depending on how you purchase it, that will be available August 1st. Let's see. Okay. So this gift pack, or this bundle rather, that's available August 1st, I'm actually doing a pre-order special for on Saturday. It's going to be Saturday only, so you can tell me beforehand, but the order's for Saturday. So what that means is I pay tax and shipping for you. So it's a pretty good deal because you'll get it for the catalog price only. So also wanted to let you know that the Delightful Daisy bundle is now back able to order. Lisa, you will be happy about that. And so anyways, so there's that as well. Okay? Well, let's see. I was a couple minutes late, and on top of it, you know, everything else is going on. Summer's about halfway done, so I'm sure everybody's out coming in from the pool and everything else. At least let's hope so. So, alright, so this is the stamp set. We did the dies last week, but this is the stamp set for Carols of Christmas that will be coming out. So, if you're interested in that at all, please let me know before Saturday night, which is when I'm going to pull my personal promotion, and then August 1st it will be available for regular order. Okay? So, I just wanted to show you this, okay? So this is the embossing paste sprinkled with copper embossing powder really quickly. I let it dry for about 10 minutes or so, and then heated it like normal for the embossing powder. Really great texture, kind of cool distressed look and whatnot. So I just thought I'd share that with you. This will be on Facebook tomorrow for the technique, but just wanted to give you a heads up. I thought it really feels cool too. Not that you can right now, but just a cool idea. So, alrighty, and of course the embossing paste, which I need to reorder. I've almost gone through a whole jar. So, it does stay pretty good. It's just now starting to thicken up after it's been open for about a month or so. So we're good. Alrighty, so want to show you a couple samples from Carols of Christmas. Now some of these have been posted before, so just want to give you a heads up. Let me do this. So this is probably my favorite one so far. And this is done with the dies and the flurries stamp. So that's one. Let's see. Second one here, bunch of trees with a little bit of watercolor wash here. Thought it was really cool. Love the copper. So we'll see how that goes. These might end up in a class. You never know. Alrighty, so today I decided to stamp and emboss on some vellum. Stamped in Versamark, you know, did the gold embossing powder, and then behind it is just the medallion, you know, designer series paper that went with the Eastern Beauty stamp set. So just a nice sweet card. Yes, these were part of an oops because the embossing didn't take completely on this one here, and gotta fix it, right? It's a creative opportunity. So that's another one. Along that same lines is this one, Deck the Halls. Now I just took the Versamark pad and literally stamped on it to kind of make hills. I don't know if I would do that again. I'd probably take a sponge and kind of do it. The problem is you got to be quick about it so you can get that powder stuck. So I'd probably do it more with a sponge next time, but was just trying something different. Literally just an ink pad, the Versamark rather. So, alrighty, so tonight's card, I've got Whisper White Thick cardstock. Okay. I've got Cherry Cobbler cardstock. Now, I had cut this out in the middle here. It's not really going to matter because of this. However, I cut it out because I didn't know if I wanted the pop-outs for the flowers. Turns out I really didn't need them, but you don't know that until you try. So, not going to hurt anything. Nobody will know except for you and me, shall we say. Alrighty, so I am going to, this is cut about 1/8 of an inch smaller than my green, or also known as Pear Pizzazz. Now this is part of the dies that come with Carols of Christmas, also known as card front builders. And you know what I'm thinking? I need to do it this way because I need my edges to line up perfectly. I do not want holes, but I also, okay, there we go. I don't want holes, and you know what? You're gonna be better than me. I glued the whole thing, right? So what you're gonna do is not glue the red or the Cherry Cobbler. You are going to glue, see, this is what happens. This is how making samples is born, right? So you're actually going to glue on the green instead, or the Pear Pizzazz, so you don't end up with gooey, sticky mess. I gotta get, hold on. So our adhesive remover got retired, so I've been just grabbing an eraser and doing, but honestly I think my finger works better because I have a little more control of how the paper is doing underneath. And if you still have stickies left, you can do it over, or you can grab a tiny bit of either baby powder or cornstarch and just have those stickies taken out. But like I said, the good old thumb works pretty well. I cannot believe I glued across the whole thing. Well, weirder things have happened in this house, haven't they? Alrighty, so without anything else happening, hopefully, I do have a leftover tree, and let's see here. Yes, I know it's a blue tree. I just wanted it to be different. And what I'd probably end up doing is grabbing a piece of Night of Navy, Hold on, and I will. 1 second. Really, just 1 second. Sorry about that. So what I'd like to do is actually mat this with the Night of Navy to tie it all in if I can find my trimmer. I put it to the side so it'd be cleaned up enough for you. And you know how that goes. Okay. So this is our trimmer. And we're gonna do 5 1/4 by 4. If your edges start to get fuzzy, it's time to either change the blade or give it a good cleaning. A light dusting of WD-40 will take care of that cleaning for you. And Carol was nice enough to give me a link on how to clean. So if you need it, please let me know. So this should mount just perfect. Awesome. And what we're gonna do is we are going to, I might as well put some more on here, right? We're going to mat this on here. Now, notice how my edges are getting a little fuzzy? It's probably time for me to change my blade, shall we say. Okay? Alright, so, let's see here. So since I have a little bit of navy blue and I have a little bit of cherry cobbler, I think I'm going to pull out the cherry cobbler in my words. Now with any stamp that you haven't stamped a lot with, you're going to want to do it on your scratch paper. Hold down for about 3 to 5 seconds. Allow the ink to go into the paper or cardstock. Now because I've got my tree here, I'm going to move my words up just a little bit. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Okay. And you know, it's not always perfect now, is it? So, because this tree has so many indents, I'm going to show you the difference here. So these are dimensionals here. Okay. And these are our mini dimensionals. If I could get my fingers to work. So you see the size difference here. These are great because the little square ones that, I can't remember which company it was, but the little square ones tend to roll all the time. And the circle ones were a little bit too deep. I believe they were made by Dots. They were a little too deep, so they kind of rolled a little. These actually don't roll, so really do like them. I've already gone through several packs of them. So because this tree is cut out in such great detail, I will be using the minis to pop this up and give it a little bit of, you would guess it, right? Dimension. So, and yeah, you could probably get away with 2 on here. But, you know. Alright, so if you're having trouble peeling them off, indent the middle with your fingernail and they'll come right off. Okay? See how that goes? Okay. So we're just going to grab here and, ooh, I don't like the fact that that's showing a little bit. So I'm just going to tuck a little. There we go. Okay. Better. Better, better. Alrighty, so I've got my card base here. Alright, and my infamous snail, of course. Now, if I was doing this for a shadow box or I knew somebody kept their Christmas cards forever in a day, I would probably use Fast Fuse or the tear tape, so that way I made sure it didn't come apart. Okay? And I've still got a little tiny bit of sticky, so while I'm watching TV tonight, I'll probably just kind of every so often run my finger across there. Do not use your fingernail because you will tear it like I just did. And yeah, paper does get worn down, so I'll grab some tweezers or something, or it'll be my sample, if you know what I mean. So, alright, so that is tonight's card. Okay. And just to give you a taste of some of the things that you can make with this. Alright. So that is what we are looking at. Please let me know your favorites. I have mine already, so it's okay. But please definitely let me know your favorites. And without anything else, I am going to let you go and remind you about my 11th anniversary party that's on Saturday. If you would like to come, please let me know so I can have enough prepared for you. My actual anniversary is tomorrow, so happy 11th. If you see me online, please wish me happy 11th. It's the little things that matter, and to me 11 is not that little. So just want to give you a heads up, and I think that's about all I have for now. I am working on a new blog, which will be up hopefully within the next couple weeks. And until then, you can find all my events on my website, johnnydaniel.stampinup.net. And until then, I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.